Mr. Gandhi, we were talking about his approach. And as soon as he came out to bat, what he said in the toss and what he executed were very, very different. I'll tell you why. Because at the toss, he said, we're going to assess the pitch, take it forward, and then see what's the kind of score that we're going to get. But unfortunately, this was the way they started. Chepauk Super Gillies losing their most experienced batters quite early. Loose shots, you can't blame the wicket. Sweeping Varun, always dangerous. And then R. Satish, the experienced man. Varun making a solid comeback.
For a moment I thought that was going to go to the boundary as well, but yeah, we were talking about the wickets and we were talking about the shots that were played. But once you dislodge that top order, you do make inroads fairly okay. And that was a very, very good catch from the experienced man behind the stumps.
Yeah, but they're still looking to make a fight back. The Chepauk Super Gillies, Harish Kumar still there, Sasi Dev, a proper top order batter in his own right. The left-hand, right-hand combination still around. Just like yesterday, they want to get to something that they can bowl to. About 140 if they can. There's still 7 overs after this.
Oh, almost. He was ready to use those long levers to go in the same direction that he did just a while earlier.
Very smart from the Madurai Panthers. They haven't bothered with something like a short fine leg for Harish Kumar. They know he's not going to get cheeky. He's going to go in front. There were a couple that have gone left or right of that fielder standing straight. So I think they've been smart about the way they've handled it.
Oh, did you not spot the ball at all, actually? We'd want to see that all over again. But he wouldn't complain. He's got a boundary. It's 3 down, 4, 13 gone, 76 for 7.
For buzzing sports updates on the go, visit www.sportsbuzz.com now.
Let me tell you about cricket. It's not just the poster on your wall. Cricket is the fingers you break, the sacrifices you make. This is the game we play. It's what we do. 100% cricket.
For 7. Small little partnership, thanks of course to Harish Kumar, a partnership of 25 here. In fact, this is the highest 8-wicket partnership in Tamil Nadu Premier League for the Chepauk Super Gillies. 76 for 7 here. Varun Chakravarti.
Single gives the strike back to Harish Kumar, who got a couple of boundaries, a huge 6 in the previous over. The final one was a bit lucky, but he hit it hard. He hit it powerfully. Chaturved completely missed it. He said those hoardings in front of him, he couldn't spot the ball. Harish Kumar could be in contention for the Sharon Ply strong performer of the match. Definitely packs a punch, does Harish Kumar. Will he go after Varun?
Doesn't have to, does he? I know you're in search of runs, but would you want to probably look at these 2 overs and then say, look, I've got those big shots, and probably get those runs out of somewhere else?
Sometimes that's why I fear for these finishers. I don't think they can control it when the ball is pitched up. Instinctively, they'll go after it.
On cue. In a way, it was good that he didn't time it that well. But is that a part of the game that you would want to improve as a finisher? Look, you can be a better finisher, as in you can actually finish off more games if you're able to bring that or inculcate that part of the game into your game.
It's the logical way to look about it, RK. But sometimes when you can hit any bowler in any stadium out of the ground, you'd think you can do it every single delivery. And sometimes that could work against you. The situation demands, though, that you build a partnership. But sometimes you just can't help it. You just, in the heat of the moment, the ball's pitched up, you just want to go after it and hit the ball out of the stadium.
Yeah, interesting that, because when you look at a few players that we've seen in the recent past in the IPL, somebody like Livingston, for example, when he knows he's got the shots, with 10 deliveries he can just talk about 40, and if he's able to play, say, 6 deliveries prior to when he gets going fairly okay, then he knows he's got the game to work around those 10 deliveries.
I still wouldn't put Livingston in the list of finishers probably, because would put Dinesh Karthik, Andre Russell, someone like Pollard, who enjoy batting in the last 4 or 5 overs. But Livingston bats at 4 for his franchise. He bats generally in the top order, so he's used to coming in the power play. He looks to build an innings. But they're building this partnership nicely now, these two. 81 for 7.
For buzzing sports updates on the go, visit www.sportsbuzz.com now.
Sometimes our dogs.
Watch Wimbledon 2022. Starts 27 June. Live only on Star Sports Select and Disney Plus Hotstar.
The final 6. Will there be a final flourish? To be honest, we haven't seen any sort of flourish thus far. Sasidev, run ball 29. Harish Kumar, 19 of 20. Kiran Akash comes in for his 3rd over. Cut that, is going to go to the boundary. Yeah, I know we've been talking a lot about the bowling department, but I think the fielding has also been all right, isn't it? For Madurai Panthers, they've overall done very well.
Timed it nicely, did Sasidev. Just when we talk about timing of this partnership could be the key, RK, because last recognized pair for the Chepauk Super Gillies. But timing should be like our dependable and stylish time partners. Sonata.
Did he time that to perfection? Well, he's found the boundary all right. More of such shots, more of such results is what Chepauk Super Gillies would want.
You always fear for the bowling unit when your 8th wicket partnership is motoring along. 36 of 36 now. Just causes a bit of flutter in your team, because you're always thinking we're going to get them all out under 100, but suddenly it looks like they have no answer to these batters.
Yeah, all of a sudden, runs have started flowing. Bit of a chat, probably for the first time actually. There's a mini conference that's happening. You talk about runs flowing, and there's more on offer. Perhaps with that free hit that is coming along the way.
Yeah, definite no ball first impact is obviously what you're looking at, but great result for the Super Gillies. The powerful Harish Kumar is back on strike. Obviously that allows for a change in field, but Harish Kumar hitting with the wind on the leg side is always a dangerous proposition.
Few minor adjustments to the field. In a sense, there was an air of predictability about where he's going to play and how he's going to play it, isn't it, for the bowler.
Credit to him though for nailing the wide Yorker. Kiran Akash got away with that. 90 for 7 RKS. Somehow sense the defending champions are sniffing 150 here. Another 5 overs. Harish Kumar still around. Bowling options though for the Madurai Panthers are quite a plenty, I must say, because they've got another over of Varun. Don't think they'll bowl the quota for Ashik, but they've got multiple options that they can use.
Yeah, you just saw the numbers on screen as well, in terms of how they've paced their innings or how they have kind of resurrected their innings. The third 13-18 balls, that shows what Harish can do. And if there's somebody to give him company.
Yeah, I'm certain Silambu will bowl the rest of his overs. Those are 2 guaranteed overs for the captain. Varun will definitely bowl 1, so that's 3. Kiran Akash might just complete another. So you're looking at either Kaushik or Sunny Sandhu for that 1 over, which I'm thinking is the over they should target.
It's amazing how the pressure translates to the bowler, because that's a wide. It's probably a no ball that will be called first up, I guess. Yeah, that's a no ball. So the pressure is well and truly on Kiran Akash now. That's a huge no ball.
He's had his issues with the no balls. Last year we saw a few from him.
Right, then what's it going to be? Wide Yorker again? Yeah, that's something that he's managed to do all right on a couple of occasions. But he's bowled those extra deliveries, and therefore the over seems to be going on for a while now. Yeah, it's interesting that you say that 150 is possibly even on cards. That's the trust that I think every one of us has, Harish. Oh, that's lovely. That's handsome. The crowd will absolutely love it. It's a boom, boom, boomer sixer. And you talk about crowds, Muthu is down there interacting with a few of them who should be loving this hit.
Okay, energy seems to be coming back to the Chepauk Super Gillies, and these kids could be the reason for that.
I'm coming from Madurai, from Cambridge Medication School.
Okay, இங்க கிரிக்கெட் மேட்ச் பாக்குறது ஃபுல் ஸ்கூல் வந்து ஸ்கூல்ல இருந்து கூட்டி வந்தாங்களா இல்ல நீங்க எப்படி எடுத்து கிரிக்கெட் பார்க்கணும் வந்திருக்கீங்களா?
From school.
ஓகே, இன்னைக்கு வந்து யார பாக்குறதுக்காக நீங்க வந்திருக்கீங்க? எந்த டீமை சப்போர்ட் பண்றீங்க?
Nellai.
ஓ, அடுத்து வர போற மேட்ச்க்கு இப்போ ரெடி ஆயிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. நெல்லை டீமுக்கு எல்லாரும் எப்படி cheer பண்ணுவீங்க? நெல்லை இன்னும் attention ஓகே. பை பால் டிஸ்டர்ட்
pool. A couple of